Hello, welcome back to another video. And my exams just ended, so I'm gonna be doing another flight. Well, actually my exams ended like last week, so and took a bit of a break, playing some other games, spending time with friends, but now got the opportunity and time to do another flight. So recently inibuilds have been updating their aircraft, and we are using version 1.0.10. Yes, this is the 10th update, and they have not fixed the WASM crash. So for this video, I have cleaned the WASM folder, and hopefully we don't get a WASM crash during the flight. And so for today, we're on Asiana Flight 212, bound from Incheon, bound for San Francisco, with the registration of Hotel Lima 8361. This is the flight the actual airplane that they used with the legit registration. Um, so yeah, I've just removed the engine covers. You could see there's an A380 just parked just two stands ahead of us there. So let's go ahead and into the aircraft and set up this plane for our 10-hour flight to San Francisco. Right, in the flight deck right now, we're at stand 15, and we are gonna, first of all, get some lights in here. And turn on the seatbelts. Oh, wait, hang on. It's been a while since I've flown the aircraft. Align the ADIRs. Get some air conditioning in the cabin. Fuel pumps, we'll leave that off for now. Local lights are on auto. Beacon, yep, off. Should be off. Yeah, that's about it so far. So wait, just a short disclaimer. We are kind of stressed. How do I say this? Stress testing this aircraft because normally I fly the plane without the cabin, but now I'm gonna be trying something different. So we are flying the A350 cabin with the A350 cabin. So we're getting the full inibuilt experience. So I've set up a camera view here that we can control the lights. So zones, let's do cabin bright. There you go. So it should be bright now. Yeah, it's kind of low key dark, but in their terms, that's bright. Gonna open up the curtains for now because we haven't even started the service. So I have, since I cleared out the WASM folder, I will be back with you in a second because I forgot to do this before recording this. That I have to put in the my Navigraph details and everything. So I'll be right back. All right, filled in my Navigraph details. So we have the EFB fully working. I've already imported the flight plan in here. Where is it? Load sheet here. So SimBrief import's already in. So we're gonna set the zero fuel weight and the fuel. Good. All right. Before we go into the EFB, the MFD, we're gonna decrease the brightness. Gonna get my charts already in because this is the one thing that I keep forgetting after pushing back. So we need the airport diagram, which I can't find. Oh, this one. And for our departure, we are using the Egobao 2 hotel departure. So Bopta Egobao 2 hotel. Alright, gonna pull up the airport diagram here. 16 left for departure. It's alright, yep. Okay. Now, gonna moving here to the MFD, and we're gonna insert our flight plan. There you go, Asiana 212, Incheon to San Francisco. No idea what airport this is. I'm gonna check that later. Flight 370, we're gonna use Econ Cruise, not LRC. 16 left. And Egoba to hotel. Moving over to our fuel and load page. Just gonna insert this here. Okay, well set. After that, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the AP already, because we're already close to done in setting up this aircraft. See how easy this aircraft is easy to like set up. What was that sentence? I don't know. I'm like kind of tired. It's like, oh god, it's like 4 minutes till 12. Syncing the sim brief here, and then we get the weather synced up here. QNH is 1009, so we'll add that in. 1009. We're gonna send this to the FMS, and we can confirm that the speeds are in. Right, so according to the MFD, 8 hours and 54 minutes of flight time. It's interesting because Brief says 10 hours, but okay. We'll be landing at 9.2 tons when we touch down at San Francisco. Moving over to our autopilot page, autopilot panel. We're gonna go ahead and set up our altitude here, which I should have done first. One of the first things to do. Flight 370 is our initial. And we're gonna tune over to Unicom because we're on WASM. Yep, there you go. There's our standby. Well, don't need that, actually. So just waiting for the navigation displays to come up in 2 minutes time. So while that, we can do a bit of plane spotting here. This A380, 777, A350, and that's about it. Oh wait, this is my first time flying with the inibuilds cabin. Why don't we go ahead and explore? I know that the avionics bay is here, so let's go down here first. Ooh. Also, I have the low. Oh god, it's so laggy. There goes my frames. I have the low resolution texture pack on the A350 that comes with the A350 installation. So this is the avionics bay. Gonna come up here. Oh my lord, this is gonna be such a fun flight with these frames, especially landing into San Francisco. This bathroom here, I know this works because everyone has been talking about it. Ta-da! Gotta close this now. Is there any quirky stuff that we can try? I know this one works already, so yeah, that's good. Don't want to be opening that. And this is business class. With this livery, it comes with the cabin texture pack for Asiana. So they did a really good job. It's just my settings that are causing it to look a bit pixelated. Actually, I flew on the A350 before. My first time was here in when I flew business class from my home country to New York. 9C. This was my seat. And this was my view. So I've positioned this view exactly on 9C. Yeah, 9C. It's a really good wing view of the engine. These frames, man, I feel like I've made a terrible choice to fly with the cabin. Alright, so we're gonna set up before pushback. I'm gonna zoom in into the OWANs. It's already 12 o'clock, so that means it's 12 o'clock my local time. So in Korea, it's 1 a.m. because Korea is ahead 1 hour from my local time. My sim just froze. Oh, yeah, there you go. No, it just took a while. There you go. I don't know why it takes a while for this to load. We're gonna go to the serve page, get our transponder onto auto, the TCAS to TIRA already, so, but it only shows TA only for now. It will automatically go to TIRA when we go and depart. So, Asiana Airlines. Alright. I'm not doing this with the checklist anymore. I can't be bothered, so this is a semi-realistic flight. Beacon lights on. I forgot to turn off the mixer, whatever. The fuel pumps, I'll turn those on already. Get the APU bleed. I forgot to turn on the APU bleed. I may have suffocated my passengers.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Wow, with a Korean accent as well. Okay.
이빨철 체크 completed. bypass pin inserted.
Oh, the terminal doesn't have any interiors. Well, barely. You can barely see them. So the actual flight took off 4 hours earlier than us, so we're delayed by 4 hours. Which is, oh god, that's like a massive delay. Let me get my joystick in here. You're about to witness my taxiing skills with a faulty rudder system in my Hotas 4 because thanks to Thrustmaster. Yay. Where do we want to face? It's facing north. Yes.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, parking brake is released. And
Commencing
oh my
push.
lord.
All engines clear. Start that
Oh, should have closed this. Yeah. How do I lock there? Oh my lord, the flames. It's gonna be a fantastic flight, isn't it? Alright. Ignition start. Starting with engine number 1. If you're seeing like this weird like pixelated like lighting, that's because of the lighting system in this airport. Don't know why it's like that actually. Because when I flew the 777-200ER, That video is coming out soon, hopefully, when I get the time to record it. The entire cockpit looks pixelated, and I thought that was my texture resolution, but in fact, it was just the lighting that was messing everything up. So, yeah. I forgot to call Unicom, but oh well. So we have engine number 1 available already. Starting engine number 2.
Reset parking brakes.
Leasing parking.
레이딩 이용
Oh, set
컨퍼메이션
parking.
폰 A good engine start.
We can confirm good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
언락킹 기어.
Whoa, what was that? It's an invisible light pole. Or it could be a misplaced texture, I don't know. Okay, thank God, I thought I got the glitch again. Because there's this like weird GSX glitch where the tow truck is just like stuck there.
Tow truck disconnected. bypass pin removed.
Alright, available, we
clear.
can set
Light is
the
clear.
ignition start to normal. I'm gonna wait for the ground crew to be cleared so we can start our taxi preparations. APU bleed is, APU and APU bleed will be off already. Right. Yeah, gear pins are already moved. Thanks. See ya. We'll see you in like 12 hours. I mean, 24 hours, I mean. Because off camera, I will be doing the return flight. The last video I did the return flight off camera. It was a really nice flight. Alright, so the cabin is ready. Oh, wait, no, not yet. A lot of blues. Okay, so arm the spoilers, flaps set to 1. Auto brake set to RTO. And since we're already since the ground crew is cleared, we can set up the radar. So the constraints, VOR1, VOR2, weather for me, airport. And then for the first officer, same thing but with the terrain. He gets the terrain. With this new update, with the new inibuilds update, there is you can't do the takeoff config test once cabin is shown as green, no blue. That was something to take note of when I first when I flown the 1.0.8 version of the A350 back then on the last video. So yeah. Why are the seatbelt signs not coming? It says a parking brake. Ah, because it's here. Yeah. All right. Never mind. Taxi lights are on. I'm not gonna make the effort to call in Unicom. Actually, no. Just in case. Just in case someone watches me. You know, it's fine. Oh, and another A350 took my spot. So where are we going? So... Oh god, this airport diagram is very confusing to read. Romeo 1, Romeo, Mike 19. Hopefully I read it right. So let's see if my Mac works. And Intron traffic, Asiana 212, taxiing to holding point Mike 19, runway 16 left via Romeo 1, Romeo, and Mike. Intron traffic. That's about right. Okay. Parking brake released. Of course, when you clear out the WASM, all your throttle settings get reset. Inibuilds, please just fix the WASM crashes. Like, PMDG was able to fix it, but not you. Why? It could be an MSFS problem, I don't know. Not that really intelligent in when it comes to like flight simulation development. What? All right, let's go. Rudders are working fine. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you saw that there. There's a bit of a stuttering. That's my rudder, because it always deflects to the left when taxiing. It deflects to the left randomly. So normal calibration on the rudders. Yeah, see, you can see it wants to go left. That's not rudder trim. That's my joystick. I guess we can go here as well. Just gonna take. This will lead us to Romeo as well. The cabin is already ready, so takeoff config is normal. When I go left on the plane with the rudder, everything looks fine, but when I go like to the right, everything is just like chaotic. Like I have to like really control the rudder here, especially on landing when I have to do crosswind landings. I hate doing that. Always correcting the rudder because it always wants to deflect to the left. See, you can see it right there. Well, my birthday is coming up, so I'm contemplating if I should really should I get the thing I wanted, which I'm not gonna disclose because you are all gonna call me a spoiled brat. So it's either that or some new flight simulation hardware for my sanity. I heard from the sim update that they did a full revamp on the lighting system. I can't really tell, but that's what I heard from Robert Redanzo, the head of PMDG, when they were talking about the release of two of their freighter and the 300 ER. They had to rebuild, not entirely everything, but like some things, because the SDK changed for some update 2, which is already released, by the way. So yeah, I'm still on some update 2 beta, but this is beta 3 now. So with this new beta, I can download like sceneries. So the stock airport or the default scenery, normally that's streamed, and it causes like so much FPS loss. But with if you download like new if you download the stock, well, the base content of MSFS 2024, which is 300 gigs, then yeah, you can. This rudder, man, is actually gonna piss me off. I'm like, right now, I'm holding the rudder, I'm holding the joystick like deflected to the right so the plane doesn't so the plane doesn't go hard left, because if I let go, I'm gonna let go here. All right, 3, 2, 1. See? Oh my god! That's my life. I have to like keep it like deflected to the right. I've already tried dead zones. If you see my MSFS settings, the dead zone on this is like 50%, and it still doesn't work, because something weird about MSFS 2024 is that the dead zones normally, like, I guess that means like no input should be like transmitted if it's in the dead zone. But in MSFS 2024, there is still an input given in the dead zone. So even though these, it's hard to explain, but if your controls are like in the dead zone, then the input will still be transmitted. Actually, I can show you later, but not now, because if I log out, because if I pause the simulator. Oh yeah, wait, hang on. I'm gonna slow down a bit so I can explain this. Here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to hardware settings here. I'm gonna watch the speed here, 118 knots, jeez. Slow down there. All right, so we're gonna go here. This is the dead zone. And you can see it's still, it goes all the way here. So I'm gonna try to increase it. Yeah, there's still some. Well, I guess that's greatly reduced now. But that was something that I had to deal with before. Let's try 53 per 54. See? Okay, there's still a lot. Yeah, you can't really fix this, no. So every time I taxi on VATSIM, everyone is gonna think I'm just a lousy pilot. No, I'm not. Are those my brakes? Why do I see red on my wheels? There's no way that my brakes are like that hot. I've only braked like 5 times. All right. Did you see some ghosting? That's the frame generation, the AMD FSR 3 frame gen that comes with Sim Update 2. Okay. Gotta slow down here. All right.
If you're in traffic, it's trying to 3154, pushing start at scan 128 Asian traffic.
Air China. Incheon traffic, Asiana 212, taking off runway 16 left, Egoba 2 hotel departure, Incheon. Alright, so while I'm struggling to keep the plane straight, line lights on, strobe lights are on, ECAM, no blue. Confirming runway 16 left. 16 left is confirmed. Okay, we're gonna pull out the departure here. The departure chart for Incheon, Egoba 2 Hotel. Set up our nav displays here. Okay, and now we can go. So 40%. And man flex SRS rotary auto thrust is blue. Right, so we got 100 knots. I should have lowered down the brightness of my display here. And we got V1 and rotate. Beautiful. Positive rate of climb. Gears coming up. Yep, alright, yes, that's still my rudder there. If you saw that deflect. Okay, thrust climb, climb. Oh god, yeah, alright. Sorry, excuse me for my flying. Alright, let's be boring and turn on the autopilot. Okay. We are on our very way, and should have put it in low dim. There's no more ATC, there's no ATC actually, so we're gonna do open climb, so we can climb to flight level 370 already. Disarm the spoilers, and away we go. Flaps plus 1F. We're gonna do flaps up now. Yeah, you can hear the flaps going up now. Bye, Incheon. Climbing through 2,500 feet now. We are very heavy. Well, actually not that heavy. It's not as heavy as the flight I did to like New York. Alright, I forgot to start the chrono. That's, oh my god. Alright. I'm so sorry. There's like a lot, if there's like a lot of mistakes. It's been a while. It's actually been like nearly a week. Well, nearly 2 weeks since I've flown this aircraft. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I I have ran out of things to say. So I'm gonna check you guys in later. Actually, we're like 4,000 feet from 10,000, so uh, you know what? We're gonna turn off the mobile phones. So I'll check you guys in with later once we reach 10,000 feet. Then we can start cleaning up the aircraft and set up for the cruise. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back, and we've just hit 10,000 feet. So we're gonna start cleaning up the aircraft now. Seatbelt signs can come off now. The dome lights will, yeah, we can turn those on now. And the transition altitude, I just realized, is like 14,000 feet. So we've got 4,000 feet to go till we can set these to standard. So I won't bore you guys out with the climb. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Enjoy the cinematics that I will provide. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. I slept more than I intended, so sorry if there were little cinematic shots. We're at 41,000 feet, still keeping that headwind. Tailwind. So I think that tailwind has just like pushed us throughout the entire Pacific crossing. So yeah, so the expected arrival time is 1:56, so that's little under an hour sorry, a little over an hour to go into San Francisco. I'm gonna get some breakfast, but we're already nearing the the U.S. coastline into San Francisco. So if you could see here on VATSIM, well, actually, I have to connect to VATSIM actually, reconnect to VATSIM. Los Angeles Center's online, including SoCal. So let's hopefully let's get some Oakland Center into San Francisco. So that will be really really exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello, welcome back to the flight deck. We are just about to. We are under 150 nautical miles till we start descending here, and as you can see, we have a discontinuity. So we're gonna start planning the arrival now. So we're gonna pull up the ATIS first into San Francisco. So we're gonna send a request here. I'm gonna set these to altimeter now. So the winds are 230 at 6. Wait, no, sorry, that's the 280 at. Oh god, that's really windy. 280 at 23, gusting 30. That's really windy. So, hopefully, yeah. So we're gonna go for 28 right on this approach. So, San Francisco paint Parrot 3 arrival. 28 right, ILS via. I'm gonna check the charts first. So we're gonna go to arrival here. Yeah. Arrival. The Pirate 3 arrival. Pirate via SIDB. So ILS and localizer to it right. So SIDB and on the Parrot 3 arrival. Transition. Ping. And there you go. Sorry about the frames. Performance degradation on MSFS. I think this is the first and last time that I'll be flying the A350 with a cabin. So we vector ourselves into SIDB. Well, I guess for the ILS already. So by Sepin, how high do we have to be at Sepin? Oh, 3,000. Okay. So that is the arrival in. I'm gonna add the winds later because we're still very far and things can change. So in a few minutes we'll be adding the winds and starting our descent soon. Um, Well, I guess that's the end of that flight. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna try and load up an autosave, but yeah. Another WASM crash! Yay! Jesus Christ almighty. You can literally see that the plane started heading towards to the left. Oh shoot, wait, I'm not supposed... Oh my god. Oh my lord. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I loaded the autosave. Let's hope everything... Oh my god.
Stall.
Yeah, I'm on it. Jesus Christ. Come on, come on. Come on, plane, start up your engines. Please. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna turn on Elevitex already. There you go. Okay. Why is the engine not starting up? Oh my gosh, are we in trouble? What? Why? Why can't I? Hello? The simulator's paused. Okay, well, that's the end of the video. Sorry for the WASM crash. Probably next video I'm gonna move to X-Plane. We're gonna probably we'll do a totalist A330 flight until this issue is solved. So thanks, inibuilds. Love you. Please fix this. All right, it's pissing me off already. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe, to go ahead. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, but yeah, I am gonna go now and cry because no, not actually, but oh my god, inibuilds. This is like this. I swear to God, this is like the 15th time I had this WASM crash. And it's now bugged. I don't know if it's Elevitex. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. So everything is frozen and I can't do anything. So yeah. Thanks, inibuilds. And I'll see you guys around.